Yeah, you know the vibes. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump off a little early, man, right? Before Lord of the Rings taps in and gets in here. I'm gonna start off with some extra spicy JAk sauce, man. Happy Turkey Day to everybody that celebrates it. I just feel like it's fitting just to do this, because I see that narrative constantly being pushed, that such and such is mad. Oh, they mad, they mad. So why not do this on the day to be thankful for just everything, thankful for life, thankful for family, thankful for blessings, right? With that being said, the first thing I'm gonna speak on, shout out to cousin Mike, Mike Prince, Uncle Jay. I got a video today and I seen a YouTuber, one of y'all favorites, man. One of y'all favorites, man. Y'all love the dude. He's so into himself. He was speaking on management and managing fighters, and he brought up a name, but the name that he brought up, talking about managing, he already has one of the best managers in the game. All I'm gonna say is tread lightly when you talk about certain fighters and certain situations. Put a little bit more respect on certain stuff that you're addressing. It's cool to go off and do what you do in your own little goofy world, with your little goofy followers and lollipops over there that rock out with you and all that. But when you address certain business, know what you're speaking on first, brother. I'm just going to just leave it at that. Another thing I came across my table today before I ate and was so thankful for the blessings of my family, my daughter, my wife, my brother, my friends, my loved ones I cherish. I seen another video, man. Shout out to Team Crawford. I seen Crawford's man, Boxer Bernie. He was getting some shit off his chest. You know, he got at Bob. Sound like he was on the Jack Talk panel. Sound like he was on this panel right here, the Jack Talk podcast panel. He got at Bob Arum saying how he's a little old, like we said. Sometimes the old people, they be caught up in their ways. You know. Then he addressed some sneak dissing that's going on. It's no secret. They do a lot of that over there. They do a lot of sneak dissing. Subliminal Jay-Z type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That coward shit. But he was saying names. Now, you know, the new school media that we have, you know, they reposted the video. But the thing that is messed up is they want to put their little twist on the video. Instead of just reposting the video and just going off of what the brother said, the brother's energy, what he was addressing, they want to put their little spins and their narrative on it. Now, that's cool. Are you a boxing blogger? Are you boxing media? If you're reporting the news, just report the news. But if you're a boxing blogger, say what you are. You're a blogger. That's some blogging shit. I guess you don't want to upset your favorite fighter or your favorite coach who you feel you loyal to, who you feel you beg to for donations, etc. But at the end of the day, report the news or don't report nothing. Like you can't. What Bernie said was Bernie's thoughts, how Bernie was feeling. You know, he called the man out for sneak dissing, and one, I wasn't really gonna repost that video, but when that narrative got pushed, mad, oh mad, I said, you know what, it's time to address certain topics because that's a statement they love to use over there. Oh, you mad, you mad. They try to paint that narrative about Jackal Fitness. So you know what I had to do? I'm so thankful. God is good. Blessings upon blessings. I just had to go back in my bag and just start interviewing fighters all over again on the StreamYard and just turn it up. Shout out to Evan Holyfield. Excellent interview yesterday, champ. Son of former heavyweight champion, Evander Holyfield. Because they try to say that I was mad because I couldn't get interviewed. But this is, I believe this is number 19. JAk Talk Podcast number 19. Go check the catalog so far. I believe I average 3 to 2 fighter interviews a week. Coaches, world champion coaches, Hall of Fame coaches, world champion fighters, top prospects, top elite amateurs. The list goes on. So when I heard that narrative, mad, it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way because I knew where that was coming from. A lot of these so-called channels, you know, like I said already, they moving like crash dummies. You talk to somebody behind the scene and they paint a narrative for you to portray, and you being the crash dummy you are, you go and run with it. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that out there right now. That's why, I just felt the need on this great, joyous day of being thankful for all the blessings that are bestowed upon you, that I just address certain topics. And like I said, I want to get that out in the air before Lord of the Rings taps in and we really start the JAk Talk podcast, because I just wanted people to know those were my thoughts and my thoughts alone. But hey, what do I know? But shit, now we're gonna wait for Lord of the Rings to get in here. We're gonna cook up, man. Hopefully everybody's nice and full. Y'all didn't overeat. You know, y'all took everything in on stride. Shout out to my man Quan the Dawn. Probably get him in here a little later on. He was victorious last night up there in New Hampshire. He had a good year, man. Shout out to Quan, Layton, and Lewis, man. Good year. He won 3-0-1. You know what I'm saying? He had 4 fights and a bubble, bubble boxing era. But last night he had a live gate. 3-0-1. He should have been 4-0 this year, man. Except for the draw. He got a little lax in the last 2 rounds and let his opponent come back. But other than that, great year for you, Laquan. Great, great year, brother. Continue to strive. 2021. Sky's the limit. Keep it pushing. But we just building over here, man. JAk Talk Podcast, man. Just keep in tune, man. Like I told you, we the purest, rawest substance out there right now. It's showing, man. For real. This is JAk Talk Podcast episode 19. The catalog is speaking for itself, man. 19 episodes. I don't know how many interviews, man. I can run off a name of some top hitters, man, from Hall of Fame, world champion, turn world champion trainers, world champion fighters, pay-per-view fighters, both sides of the street, all sides of the street, Matchroom, PBC, Top Rank. The list goes on, man. That's why I say, man, these boys, their substance ain't, they ain't got the ingredients like this over here, man. Because they push narratives and agendas. Now we just get to it, man. We talk to the fighters. The substance is pure, raw. That's what we do over here, man. Like I said, I'm gonna bring in a fighter tonight, man. Just to pay homage to my guy. He got his victory. Just to let him come in here and shine, because that's what we do, man. See, a lot of brothers, they talk that brother this, brother that, but their actions be, totally goofy on some other shit, But hey, what do I know? But at the end of the day, see, God don't like ugly, man. God don't like ugly. Like all that backdooring and undermining, you block your own blessings. You curse yourself. You condemn yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's only a matter of time before you fall off. You feel me? And that is so true. Like you got to be mindful of that. The ones that try to run in and close the door behind them, you do. That's not the move to make because that same door you close eventually is going to open back up again. And when it opens back up, you might be getting tossed out of it. And the one that you ran in there and closed the door on might be coming through the door and you on your way out. That's common. That's just how life works sometimes. You know? That's a fact, man. That's just how life works sometimes, man. It's crazy like that. But hey, what do I know? Jack Talk Podcast, baby. You know, I got that off my chest, man. Hopefully I didn't rub nobody the wrong way, but if I did, hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes at the end of the day, you find that on your social media platforms via Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You might make a post or post a picture or post something, and somebody that's not right within, right? They always take offense because they feel you talking about them. Like that's one thing about over here with the Jack Talk podcast. We don't throw stones and hide our hands. Yeah, we call you out by name. That's why we so big on respect over here. Put some respect on the name. We big on respect because if I'm gonna call you out, I'm gonna call you out. I'm not gonna talk shit and then hide or talk shit and try to send a crash dummy at you. Like nah. It's one thing about Jackal Fitness, the Jack Talk podcast. I'm gonna march on my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step on you like the roach you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna crush you like the midget you are. I'm not gonna hide or send somebody at you or we don't do that, man. We put in our own work like we've been doing. We ride our own way like we've been doing. So yeah, yeah, I feel now. Y'all starting to see that now, man. The picture's getting real clear. The vision is real clear now. It's like I said, hey, what do I know? God is good. Like I told you, man. I always talk to my brother. Shout out to my brother. I tell him all the time, man. Sometimes you just gotta let the Creator handle everything, man. You can't get wrapped up on drinking alcohol or doing other stuff to try to dim the pain or like getting that word, man. Getting that word. And trust me, stuff will start moving, things will start shaking. You start rattling cages and shaking trees and moving mountains and the Red Sea apart. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. Getting that word, man. Keep your faith, you know. But hey, what do I know? I know Lord of the Rings is about to tap in. We're gonna start with that sauce, man. Shout out to Antonio Russell. Go check out that interview. He's back in the ring in December. Like I told you, man, we just been working, cooking up, man. Just cooking up. Give me a second. Who's this? Trying to tap in. Mm. See what's going on. Bang. I should have muted the mic. Boom. On the dawn. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I had to just send out a couple of what's the name. Yo, that's the stream right there. Feel free to tap in. You know, it's it's a, it's a it's thanks for giving. So You want to tap in and jump in. Like I said, you can tap in and talk whatever you want to talk about. We don't debate over here. You know, I know a lot of you guys love to get on and debate. Like I said, man, I don't really get into the debating. I interview the fighters, the coaches. But if that's what you do, you can get on here and debate with yourself. Debate about what you want to talk about. But that's the link right there. I just passed it out to my man Quan the Dawn. Waiting for him to tap in. Hopefully y'all didn't overeat today, man. It'd be a lot of overeating, man. A lot of high blood pressure, heart attacks. Oh y'all, get your health in order, man. Gotta come rock with that JAk Sauce, man. Come get some of that sea moss, man. Sea moss is life, man. Like I said, we working on some more things, man. I'm gonna get y'all some more interviews, you know, more fighters. And I'm trying to get some of the females, man. I flooded the stream yard with the fellas. I gotta get the ladies to tap in now, man. Some of the female warrior fighters, man. That's what we working on behind the scene. Because the one thing about over here, every interview you see that I get, I grind for that, man. I get it out the mud. It's like, shout out to Dane Dash. Like Dane Dash said, I'm a wild dog, man. Like all the interviews you see that I get, right? A lot of these other dudes, they get fed. You know what I'm saying? I don't get fed, man. I go and get smart. I go and put my work in. I go and do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I link with people. I reach out. You know, that's how I get my interviews in, man. The name is respected, man. You know what I'm saying? I put my work in. I did my stuff. A lot of y'all can't do y'all stuff. And then when you see the brothers stepping and marching and do their stuff, y'all feel some type of way. Y'all be in y'all feelings. You can't be in your feelings. Like I said yesterday, like I could get you interviews, man. A lot of y'all be on here. I know y'all want to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I know y'all want to do what I do. I can get you interviews, man. I know one of the hottest 17-year-old signed the J Prince boxing top rank. Fight day coming real soon. In the game, I can get you an interview. You know, I could get brothers to come to your platform. So you don't have to feel salty and jealous when you see. Because I hear the whispers that said about me, oh, he don't do views. I don't do this for views though. I just do it just to front and just to show how I could step, how I could move. You know, like the narrative that was pushed out there. Oh, get some better professional equipment. I don't need to do that. I let all you dudes with the special effects and the tricks and all that. That's what y'all into. I'm just into that pure substance. Like you see my charm right here. So you know what this is. You know what kind of symbol that is. That's what I'm about right here. Life. You see this right here? Do your research on that. That's what I'm about. Pure. I'm pure, man. So I let y'all do all the special effects and you know the gadgets and the tricks and all that, man. I'm just gonna give you that real raw substance, man. I'm gonna give y'all this, man. This right here. This what I'm gonna give y'all. See what that says? That JAk Sauce. That JAk Sauce. I'm gonna give Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was eating, man. And shit. He was getting his eat on. Mm. There he is, Lord of the
Hear
Rings.
ye.
Y'all see, I just talked you up.
Hear
I
ye.
just, yeah, yeah, I just talked you up, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just talked you up, man.
Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, I just talked you up, man.
Yo,
You know.
Happy
Yeah,
holidays. Happy holidays to you and everybody. I'm out here in the Poconos enjoying Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Word,
definitely.
word.
Definitely. Yeah. I was shaking it up a little something, something, man.
Uh-huh.
But your boy, man. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez. He's keeping his name relevant. You know,
But a lot of
he's doing
a lot of people,
what he's doing. Yeah,
but
he's doing that. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Now he said he want to fight on a broken foot. You know what I'm saying?
I
All
mean,
right.
like, I don't, I mean, like, I don't know where that came from because all this is first
Yeah,
in this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
yeah.
I just think, I just think he keep coming up with upteen excuses for the rematch, man.
Nah. You know, yeah. He's playing the game. That's all
I
he's
really don't.
doing.
I really
He's
don't think
playing the
he.
game.
I really don't think he could beat my boy Loma in a rematch. So
I,
that's just
I don't think I don't think he thinks that either. That's why he's just playing the game. He's doing everything and anything just to keep the talks off of that. You know, he's doing any and everything just to keep the talks off of that. Yeah, I sent you that video. You know, with
which video.
the video with Buck Crawford's man, where he said Bob
Yeah,
will see now and all that. You see, we shaking shit up, man. Yo,
hey,
that's the same thing. That's the same thing we said.
hey,
88 years old.
hey, what do we know? We don't mean no harm.
Yeah, 88. Yeah, he said he was 88 years old. And see now, man.
See now.
You know, and then he was getting at your man Derrick James. You know, and people was getting in their feelings for him getting at Derrick. But at the end of the day, like I touched on that a little earlier, that's that man's thoughts. You know, he sees the videos. He sees Derrick doing the interviews, throwing shots. You know what I'm saying? Sneak dissing on his Jay-Z shit, throwing subliminals. So that man says something. You
And
know?
he did right. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Did
that. Yeah, that's what's wrong with this game. Anytime you call somebody out right for some bullshit, you know, if they're the popular or or the celebrity or the status quo, you know, the now person, people want to get in their feelings and then all of a sudden, you know, create a narrative that somebody's upset, somebody's mad, or you the bad guy. Like, nah, he did what he was supposed to do. He
right.
felt some type of way. Derrick James throwing subliminal shots, and you know, he called him out on that shit, man.
You know what? Derrick James, he throws these subliminal shots, but by the same token, he's always, why nobody like me? What did I do? And all
Yeah,
this.
yeah. See, no, he knows what he be doing, man. He knows
Stop
what he does, man.
shampoo my ego with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Derek, you should get up on the panel or some panel and express yourself. Don't be in the
he,
cut. You know what I'm saying? The way they tucking these fighters away, you the same way. You tucking yourself away. Get out there, man. What are you talking about? Because I'm out here. I'm out here. Anybody
yeah.
think got
No,
something
he can't.
that's with
He
me?
can't. Yeah, he can't. He can't do that. Look, the link is right here, man.
Right
You
there.
know,
You
the
got
link
something
is right
with me? Get on this panel. I'm right here. Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock, 1 o'clock
there.
Sundays. Lord of the Rings.
Sundays, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we might have a special one on Saturday because the fight is tomorrow night too. You know that, right? Danny Jacobs.
The
So
zone.
we might have to do something on Saturday
Yeah,
and
because
let you assess the Danny Jacobs fight.
we're gonna have to because Danny is somewhat like Teofimo Lopez right now. He's standing up. He's letting it be known how he feels, what he's gonna do. You
Yeah,
know. So yeah,
yeah,
we're gonna lift
yeah,
that off.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Shout out to Danny Brownsville. Never
Right,
ran, never will. Danny got that bag and turned into the distinguished gentleman. You
right,
know, he
right,
turned he turned into the gentleman, man. He's
right.
rocking the sports coats, you know, but he's still Brooklyn. Don't get it twisted.
Look,
Don't get it twisted.
only thing I'm hoping is he worked on his power somewhat because he don't have no power. You feel me?
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
he's an active fighter, punches in bunches, but he don't have no power. So that becomes a problem.
Yeah, maybe he might have it at 168 now, you know,
A little bit
because
more.
sometimes 160, You know, like he was at 160 most of his whole career. You know,
Right.
sometimes you gotta go up, man. That turns into a weight drain. A weight drain.
So how you feel about him calling Canelo
Yo, you know,
out?
Canelo's a cash cow, man.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at him. You know, that was his biggest payday to date.
yeah.
Hey, it was a good fight. Danny just waited a little too long to try to start, but I
It
wouldn't mind seeing it again.
happens,
But
especially if it's a championship fight. You only have 12 rounds, so you
yeah,
have to. Okay, first the first through the third round, feel your opponent out. I respect that, but from there on,
yeah,
you have to come out explosive. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because now we're going into the championship rounds, and these are the counting rounds. You know?
yeah, yeah. What's your thoughts on Canelo Alvarez saying after he beats Caleb Smith that he's gonna unify the 168 pound division?
Right.
What's
So
your
that
what's your thoughts on that?
and he will. You know,
Yeah,
he
he's
will.
going. He said he's going after the WBC next.
He will. You know,
Yeah. But how do you see a future fight with him and David Benavidez playing out if they do line it up two good Mexican fighters? You know,
definitely.
David Benavidez is a stud, quick hands,
He has that.
long, rangy.
He has he has all of the tools. He has
Okay.
must be done, but once again, we're talking about Saul. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We're not
yeah,
talking about a regular Mexican. We're talking about Canelo Alvarez, the real deal.
yeah,
He's the real deal. You know,
yeah.
no
Nah, he got some tools in that toolbox, man.
people.
He
So
got,
people, oh, he going with that Mexican. No, I go with the winner. He could be Russian.
yeah.
He could be Chinese. I go with the winner. You
Nah,
understand?
Canelo can fight, man.
And he know how to win.
Canelo can,
Everybody knows.
Canelo can fight.
Everybody knows how to
Yeah,
fight. Everybody.
yeah,
Everybody don't know how to
yeah.
win. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, see, Canelo doesn't fight like the typical Mexican. That's why I say, you know, like each demographic got their style of fighting.
He's a
You
boxer.
know.
He uses his
Yeah.
jab. He does a lot. He goes upstairs, downstairs. You know, he's all across the board, man. So
Yeah.
he's going.
Nah,
Until he retires. I mean, like those that can make the money off him, try to. But as far as defeating him,
yeah.
I don't see it happening. No,
Mhm.
I don't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Danny Jacobs is already. I hope he ain't looking past Gabe Rosaro,
he
but he's
is.
already talking about Billy Joe Saunders.
Now look,
Nah,
that right there.
can't do that, man. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't
Fight,
give.
fighters overlooking they fight. You know,
A,
talking about
I,
future fights before they even stepped in the ring yet.
definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's like counting your blessings before they exploit. But listen,
Yeah.
I don't see him beating Billy Joe Saunders. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Be honest. Billy Joe he's an active punches and bunches fighter, man. Come on, man. These
Yeah.
European fighters, man. These dudes, they ain't no pushovers, man. You know what I'm saying? These
Yeah. Yeah.
Rankings and have these belts for reasons, man. You feel me?
Oh yeah. And a lot of them, like we touched on yesterday, they are world champion fighters
For real.
because they go around the world and fight. Whereas no knock on us, you know, this is my country. I'm a proud African American. But you know, a lot of our fighters, they stay in their backyard.
For
They're
real.
not fight, they're not fighting abroad. You
You
know what
know,
I'm saying? They're not really leaving the states.
the European champs, they fight the world, whatever, but they get their mainstream breakthrough once they touch the US. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's when they get that crossover success. Fact.
Where the problem come in at, because like I just said, these dudes are world class fighters all over the world. So when they
Yeah,
on the US, now look who you up against. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like being up against Lomachenko. He 400 amateur fights. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh,
I mean,
he
like
was a he was a world conqueror, man.
trying to say it gets difficult, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh,
he can call Billy Joe out all he want. I understand about the check and the prestige, but look, man, you calling the fighter out, man, that I don't think you could beat, man. I'm just being
Yeah,
honest, you know?
yeah,
Or,
yeah.
hey,
I always want to see. I
show me.
always want to see him and what's name get it on. That's Quan the Dawn. I sent you the link, man. Jump on, man. I want
Yo,
you to talk about your fight, man. I
good,
sent you the link already, man, to your phone. Jump
uh,
on real quick.
good
You
victory.
know.
Good.
Yeah, you look good last night, man.
That's my life.
We're gonna run cardiac kill some more though, man. We gotta increase that stamina, man. You
Uh,
know, we
did
gotta increase that stamina.
you watch the fight?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I,
watched it.
I couldn't get it.
You couldn't get it. He was the second belt. He looked good, man.
What is
He
wrong? I
came
couldn't.
out.
I
Yeah, he
put
came out. Yeah, the second round, he had boys stumble, but the bell saved him.
mm,
The bell saved him and shit. The second round, he had boys stumble. Here he come right here. Let's get him up in here. Hey,
yo,
Corn the Dawn. Corn
and
the Dawn.
the winner
There you
is.
go. There you go, man. Yeah, where that strap at, man?
Mhm.
Where the Corn the Dawn strap at, man? You were supposed to bring that out yesterday, man.
That's in the case. That's in the case. That's Motor got that. That's for the rematch.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
Okay.
he won it though. I think he won them days. He draws a win for him, so he happy with that.
Good, good.
Oh
Good
man. Okay.
look on the win, man. I'm
Yeah,
glad
man.
you did what must be done. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's talk on the fight, man. I got you here. Let me interview you real quick, man. Yeah, this go over the fight, man. You know, you came out first round. You was working behind that jab and the shoulder roll.
Okay.
You know, this touch on that, man. That first round, how you came out. I see, yo, the white boy Robert, what is it, Brad Robert Britt. Yeah,
Great.
yeah, he got he got a lot of Joe Harris in him. I said he wanted to get down with the barbarian shuffle. He was trying to muscle you in the corners and get
Yeah,
into those barbarian exchanges.
he was all he was all about being a book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I see that. I
I
I
was,
see that.
I seen
but
it.
that's the game. That's his game. Like the promoters, like the commentator said, he got one gear. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's go.
That's it.
yeah,
This was gonna go. So what I had to do was just sit back and pick my shots. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Uh,
You did a good job of that too, man. Yeah,
Look,
that second round. Listen, that second round. At the end of the round, yeah, you stunned him bad, man. He got saved by the
yeah,
bell. That body
yeah,
shot shifted his whole what's the name, man? Like he
yeah.
almost fell, man. He like rocked and went back to the corner woozy, man.
yeah. He was. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It
that
was.
salt.
I thought he was faking. It was so.
Yeah.
That's
First, I
that.
thought
Nah,
he
no,
was so fake.
you know how the body do. It was a delayed reaction. That's all it was. You hit him
Fact.
with that shot. It did like it took a second for it to kick in. It was a delayed reaction though, man.
That sauce.
Exactly.
You sprinkle that sauce on them. That's what happens.
Yeah, you hit him with that JAk Sauce, man.
You
But
know.
let's talk about your year, man. Yeah, they was bigging you up hard on that show, man, saying how you had a good year, 3-0-1, you know what I'm saying? You closed
See,
out the year
that's
in
beautiful.
style with 3 wins. You know what I'm saying? It should have been 4-0, man. You know? But 3-0-1 is good, man. That one draw.
To be honest, you know what I'm saying? The best year of my professional career. Tell you the truth. No cap.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Good.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You did your thing, man. Oh,
Glad we. I'm glad we talked to
Yeah.
you. I'm
So
glad we talked to you before and after. You know.
yeah.
All right.
I knew, right? I'm gonna tell you, me watching the fight from watching your previous fight, right? I knew once you got out that third round, you was good, cause that was a shaky round the last fight. I was like, it was like the same what's thing. You came out the first 2 rounds, you know. Yeah, you was on his head the first 2 rounds, and
and
that third round you got lax
But
and you
listen,
got caught with a shot.
what impress what impresses me is
yeah,
y'all didn't want
yeah.
him to fight. he superseded and won the fight. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's what
yeah,
impressed.
no,
You
he
feel me?
got it done, man. That was impressive, man.
So next time he say he got it, listen. You hear what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so listen. I know they love you up there, man. What's the next date, man? I know they be giving you like back to back fights. I know they probably threw you two more fights already.
I want to try.
What's the next date?
I want to try to come to the next joint if it's a live audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, he got a live
Well,
audience this time.
it's
Okay,
looking like, you know what I'm saying, don't quote me on it, but it may be January 29th.
good, good.
Okay.
January
Yeah,
29th. That could be
Keep us posted.
the Quan rematch. If he wants
yeah.
that
Yeah,
smoke,
yeah,
if
how
he
he
wants
do
that
last
smoke,
night?
I don't know. He might, I don't know if he won it.
Yeah.
He ain't
Yeah,
even show up.
he didn't show up. Oh man. I don't think he wants it then, man. He didn't show up for his
He ain't
fight,
show up.
man.
So like I said,
What kind of is that?
Yeah,
he might
and
want
you
to
know what else I
stay at
want you
Octagon.
know what else I want to talk to you about too? Yeah, you should stay at 147, man.
All the
That's
way.
a good weight for you. Yeah. Yeah, you look good at 147, man.
There's no struggle and all that. Stay there.
Yeah. You look good at
Yeah,
147, man. Yeah, instead of
yeah.
154,
I got
147, you look good. Yeah, you
Junior
go
middleweight.
ahead.
Junior middleweight. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Now, 147, you was looking young, man. You was light on your
I,
feet.
I, I,
All your
Go ahead,
questions.
Quan. Go ahead.
I felt sloppy though.
Nah, you didn't look it though, man. Yeah, you was moving around, man. Like at 154, like when you fought Shaquan, you didn't have that much mobility like that. You was more doing the barbarian shuffle, and the double whammy. At 147, like you put on the boxing lessons with Robert, man. Yeah, you was sticking and moving on him. You know,
Yeah,
he couldn't really do what he wanted to do with you.
All right. He slid
Yeah,
off.
yeah, no, I got him back. There you go.
yeah,
You heard me, Quan?
yeah. I heard you. Yeah,
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 you was slippery last night, man. You should stay at 147, man.
yeah. I mean, really, it was. I could do 140. I could even do 135. But I ain't gonna get
Real?
too
Okay.
crazy. I can get too crazy with it. But
Damn. That's a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then
That's a lot of weight right there, man.
ever since last
135?
time, the whole 152 thing, 154, that was game plan. Like
Yeah,
I knew I was fighting unexperienced guys, so
yeah,
they walking around at 154. So
yeah, yeah,
if I say 154, they think, oh, I don't gotta lose no weight. I'm already here.
yeah,
all
I
right.
don't gotta run as hard. I don't gotta jump rope. I don't gotta do this. So these guys, you know what I'm saying? They slacking on their training because they already at their weight.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So and so that was the game plan. Now you know a more experienced fighter, that shit not gonna work. You know
Nah.
what I'm
Nah,
saying? But when the guys unexperienced, the guys with the experience I was fighting, I knew I could pull that off. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, he got smarter than me. He's like, nah. He's like, nah, I ain't doing 154 again.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
147.
Nah, but 147 was good, man. You was light on your feet, man.
Because
You was,
before that, I mean, I was fighting 140 last year. I fought 140 twice last year. You see?
and the thing I also gotta commend you on. You closed out the round strong.
Yeah.
All those rounds you closed out strong. That
My,
played a big part too.
That's
my thing was either it's gonna be either one or two things. Either I'm gonna put a stamp on this round, or I'm gonna steal this round.
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
once I heard that tick, it was like it was a switch. You know what I'm
Impressive
saying?
yeah,
judge.
It goes like
Impressive
either I'm gonna
judge.
steal it or I'm gonna confirm it. So
Right.
yeah,
that was the thinking. 'Cause I mean, I pretty much knew I had the rounds, but I was like, nah, I
yeah,
got. You know what I'm saying? Because like the commentator said it too. Like the last fight, I was up 2 rounds, and I ended up getting a draw. So last like that happened again this time. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Fact.
I'm gonna finish the. You know what I'm saying? I'm up, but I'm gonna make sure this shit is over. If I don't
Yeah.
knock him out,
Yeah.
Wish
I gotta stand by.
wish he was knocked out.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
That's a
Man.
fact.
That was
Boy
good
tough,
work, man.
boy tough. The boy tough. I hit him
Like
with
I
some
said,
shit. I
yeah,
know the
he
box.
yeah, I told you, he was ready to go, man. The body shots, he was
Yeah,
ready to go. And then
yeah.
the commentators was talking on that too, saying that how he was weak to the body. I was like, yo, it was showing, man.
Told
The
you.
body shots was breaking them down, man.
Told you.
Yeah,
Go, down, go downstairs in the basement and go
yeah.
back upstairs and finish decorating the crib.
They don't like it there,
Yeah,
man. They don't
Or
like it there.
yeah.
I learned
Nah, the
that.
body,
that body.
Once I learned
yeah,
that, it's like it has to be a part of my game. I have to go to the
yeah.
body.
Now
That's
you throw
smart.
some mean body shots, yo. You
Yeah,
do throw some, yeah. You invest in the basement real well, man.
yeah.
You throw some good
Like,
body shots, man.
some guys different. Like when I fought Shaquan, he was eating the body shots, but it's chilling.
Yeah,
He had a
yeah,
good chin,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you know saying his body, you know saying, but different. He had a
yeah.
different body.
Uh,
So he was,
yo, might, he might have been eating them, but that
but
taking a course, believe you me.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a course on
That would
any.
have been if that would have been more than a 4 round fight,
Oh,
he would have got stopped.
oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. He
Stopped.
was running out of gas too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna tell you. Yeah, we gotta hit cardiac hill more.
yeah,
We gotta
hell
hit
yeah.
cardiac hill, man.
And
But what's the name? Yo, I didn't even know that. Yo, Joe said you got asthma. I was like, I didn't know that, man. Yeah,
yeah,
but so yeah, you still got good.
I got
You
bad
got
asthma.
good win.
But this is the
Yeah,
thing. This is the thing with my asthma, right? When I'm training consistently, it's not
yeah.
existent. It's non-existent.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the lungs is like a muscle. And
That's
muscles,
it. When you work it, yeah, yeah,
when you
yeah,
work it,
Yeah, you open.
it's stronger. When I'm sitting
yeah,
around doing nothing, chilling, slacking on my training,
yeah,
that's when the
You're not.
shit.
You're
That's
not
when it
opening.
kick in. You know what
You're
I'm
not
saying?
opening up your lungs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So if
Or,
you see my asthma acting up, you already know right there. He not training hard.
right, right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because as long as they're working right. When I'm training full
Right.
camp training, non-existent. Like I
yeah,
told you,
man.
I just keep the
Yeah,
pump,
yeah,
keep the gate.
yeah. That's a good way to close out the year, though, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
you had a good year, man. Just speak on that more, man. How this probably was one of the best years of your career, man.
It had to be because like I'll take it back a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
2019, just come over from jail, homeless, took a fight immediately. Could have went either way. I lost. Then I took the fight with the kid Brandon Higgins. I
yeah,
lost that fight. My best friend got murdered that year. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
My woman left me. So it was like that year was like, so I said 2020 is gonna be my
yeah,
year. You know, everybody say that shit every year.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, this is my year this year. This is my year this year. But when I meant by when I said it's gonna be my year, not I'm gonna be so great or this. When I said
yeah,
my year, it's gonna be about me. I'm gonna be a selfish person when it comes to getting the things I need to get done for the year to do what I need to do, and that started with boxing. Boxing
yeah,
like right now, 2020 was about boxing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
About boxing. I'm saying January I fought in January and till now. You know what I'm
Look,
saying? And
yeah,
honestly, the plan for 2020 was 12 fights in 12 months. That was the plan, but that was before the
yeah.
pandemic hit.
Well,
You know what I'm
COVID,
saying?
you was on pace for it though.
Yeah,
You was on pace. 'Cause I remember you had a couple fights lined up in Florida, but then
yeah,
the whole shutdown shit kicked off.
yeah. To shut down. But the whole thing's like this had to be my year, not as far as success, but as far as doing what I needed to do for me. You know what I'm saying? And then that's
Yeah,
gonna bring the success I felt. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be selfish. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
well,
So
I know one thing for sure. You sending the year out with a bang with that W, baby. You
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That's a
know,
win is a win. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Fact.
yeah, definitely.
That's a fact, man.
all that matters. You know?
That's a fact,
So
man.
You know, so now, it's time to build on 2020 and 2021.
Facts.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
yeah,
January
yeah,
29th.
just describe that ride home. You know, like, yeah, when you win, that ride back to Long Island, that's a sweet ride, right?
It's sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet.
Yeah,
My mind is all type of working all type of different ways. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
is it- and then
yeah,
I'm saying I'm driving. Got my music. Got my music. My hype music playing. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm going.
yeah,
Don't whoop,
4 hours.
yeah,
4 hours of that. So
don't
yeah,
whoop,
yeah, I know. But that
don't.
4 hours, that's a sweet 4 hours, though. You
That's
know
a
what
good
I'm saying?
4 hours. You whoop,
Yeah,
you don't whoop them some ass. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Good 4 hours.
yeah, man.
So
Yeah, that's why I said I had to get you on tonight, man, to talk
yo,
about that victory, man. Cause yeah, I definitely was tapped in, right? I was sitting here watching it. I was like, oh, he's the second bout. I was about to run out. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna run out. Then I said, oh shit, Quan is the second bout. So I
yeah,
caught it. Good thing I didn't run out, man.
yeah,
And
yeah,
shit, I figured. Remember last time you guys was like the cold main event.
yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's what
Exactly.
I was figuring. I was like, yeah, he might be like the last, the second match again. But Sal was like, nah, just stick around, stick around.
Yeah.
And the white dude got knocked out in that first fight. And then I heard him say your name. I said, okay, let me, whoa. That was good work though, man.
now
That was,
look,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
say Saquon win his next 2, 3 fights. Why he not standing up there with one of them for one of them belts? You feel me?
Oh no, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
That was the plan. That's what they
So,
had lined up for him
so
before the COVID shit jumped off.
So they told me. What I was told was I don't want to say they because they could be anybody, but what I saw was string up 8 in a row, and we could possibly have something for you. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
keep keep winning, baby. That's all.
keep winning, keep winning.
That's
Like,
it.
like you said, you keep winning, they gonna keep that phone will keep ringing.
Where's
that's
bomb?
it.
The
Keep
phone, the
winning.
phone, the phone
That
been
phone to
ringing.
keep
The
ringing.
phone been ringing since August.
There it is.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
August,
fact.
There it is.
and
That's
and,
a
through, and
fact.
since August, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
going,
a
it's
fact.
going, and you know what I'm saying the message, the
That's a
Facebook messages, the Instagram messages, it's all
yeah,
Oh,
a whole bunch
yeah,
of offers.
yeah,
oh,
yeah. Yeah, let everybody know. Let everybody know the Instagram pages right now, the Facebook, or that. Let them know where they can
Uh,
follow you.
Lightning Lewis underscore, and Facebook is Laquan Lewis, and my other Facebook is Laquan Lightning Lewis.
Yeah, there it is, man.
that's
Finished out the year 3-0-1, man. Should have been 4-0, man, for the
4
year,
0,
but you know,
4 0.
3-0-1 is still respectable.
where's
3 victories.
to the
You know what
up.
I'm saying? Quan was busy, man.
Yeah.
Quan the Dawn, man.
So
Tell
Quan the Dawn. Why, yeah, listen, Juan didn't stand up, man. He put the
word.
stamp on it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, yeah, we holding the whole island down, Suffolk to Nassau,
Yo,
Brooklyn, Queens.
shout
You
to
know,
boss,
all that.
shout to Boston Promotions for getting my man at work. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a look.
definitely.
And,
That's a
and,
good
and,
look.
Yeah,
and the good thing is they please.
Right.
They
yeah.
like want them
Oh
doing
yeah,
it.
they said that on the telecast that you a fan favorite up there, man. They
Right.
love you
Yeah.
and shit.
So, no, and like you know what I'm saying, like my record, my record can't sell me right now. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
gotta sell myself other ways. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Now you put on a good show.
that's why I
You
come
put
through
on a
with
good show.
I
Keep
come
winning.
through with the costume on. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep winning.
Yeah,
Macho
yeah,
Camacho style with the costume on.
Let's keep
And
winning.
yeah,
so now the fans are thinking, well, what the fuck you gonna wear next time? You know
Word.
what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
I
yeah.
keep them
Nah,
guessing. You know what
I
I'm saying?
told you. That's they said. Yeah, you fair and friendly. You bought the belt, the fight before. They was loving that. The promoter was loving that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. You market yourself,
yeah,
man.
exactly. It's all marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's all marketing. If you don't market yourself, you don't market yourself. You know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
else gonna do it.
Nobody else gonna
that's
do it
it.
unless you making them major money.
I mean,
And if
like,
that
Yeah,
ain't
that's
happening,
it.
they ain't thinking about you. So somebody
That's
got to
it.
do it. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
That's what I do. Like people ask me, how the fuck you keep getting these fights? I
Yeah,
sell myself, man. I sell myself.
yeah,
Keep winning.
You know what I'm saying?
that's it.
Keep winning, sell myself, keep good relationships. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
That's it.
and
Facts.
be reliable. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying, some promoters that people wouldn't even believe in my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
just from being, reliable, respectful, and
Right.
doing what supposed to be done.
Nah, but yo,
And
listen,
they like
man.
that. They like
Yeah,
that
it,
because
it,
I'm
ain't- it,
talking
ain't- it
real
ain't
talk.
even being reliable. The major word that you need to say is being professional. You are a
Yeah,
professional at the end
even
of the
better,
day,
even
Quan.
better.
Well, you're a professional, man.
And,
It's it's a lot of people that don't understand this is professional prize fighting,
exactly.
professional prize fighting business. You're a professional, man.
Exactly. And
You
that
know?
shit, being professional, it means a lot in this business. It means a lot. You know what I'm saying? People
Yeah,
don't realize it. People, that's oh, fuck that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
yeah.
Like
Like yo, like listen, I don't mean to throw homeboy under the bus, but your man Shaquan didn't show up. That's unprofessional.
yeah, that's what I said.
That's,
That,
that's
who knows what's gonna happen with
unprofessional.
that right now? Because
Word.
you know what I'm saying? I
He's
don't
not
know
getting.
what happened with that,
He's
but
not. Well, he's
You know,
not getting on
yeah,
the next. He's not getting on the next. What's the name? He
maybe.
didn't show up, man.
see,
Man, listen, that's up. Yeah, that's unprofessional, man.
saying?
You know what
Uh,
I'm saying?
Like I said, I don't know exactly what happened with it. I just know he didn't show up. Maybe he had COVID, or maybe he
Man, listen,
broke his
man.
ankle, or whatever the
Yeah,
case. Not my
man.
problem. I know I'm fine.
Man. You got, yeah, you got, yeah,
And
you
I
got
would
a
get that
date.
shit
Listen,
too.
yeah, you got a date. You signed that contract. You got to make that trip, man.
uh,
Yes.
You
I don't
know?
have I
how
don't
dare
have
you?
my license
Oh,
suspended twice for not showing up. You know what I'm saying? So I know
Yeah,
how I go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Early, like, like, nah, fuck it, I ain't going, I ain't fighting. My hand hurt. So like I can't
yeah,
prove it. Oh, my hand don't really hurt, so I can't prove it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So if you don't give them proof, they write that suspension notice. Okay,
oh yeah.
suspended for X amount of days,
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. Or
yeah,
until show proof of broken hand, which is what I was saying. My hand was broke. You know what I'm saying? But I was
yeah,
literally
yeah,
backing out of a fight because I had
yeah.
another promoter tell me that they were gonna hold me down if I back out, and they left me for dead. But that's another story.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying?
We know.
But that was all came with learning the game. That's what you know what I'm saying. Which is why I'm able to manage myself now because I've been through that side of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
told the bullshit, and told the lies, and you know what I'm saying,
So look, look. This is the reason why I'm saying about the keep winning, keep winning. Fighters do so much stupid shit, they lose out on things, and you can get that call. You know what I'm saying, Quan? You can get that call. Or
Because audio, somebody audio is messing up.
I don't know, the pawns.
Yeah, it might be Quan.
I think it is.
Yeah, because the Quan.
Talking about you're underwater,
So,
you know.
yeah. It was hit tap back in, but
But yeah,
nah, you know.
so that's my thing, man. So many fighters be messing up in those situations, whereas Corn is constantly winning 140, 147. He can get that call. That could be for interim type, any type of belt. You understand what I'm saying?
He's on his way, man.
Word.
He's definitely on his way. We're gonna get Lord of the Rings in his corner, work in his corner. So that's what I told you, man. It's the
Help.
Jack Talk podcast, but
Definitely help.
it's more than just media over here. We do a lot, man. Y'all
Definitely.
start y'all starting to see that now, man. You know the vibes.
You know
We
the
do we
vibe.
do a lot. We do a lot in this boxing business, man.
Oh, hold
You
on.
know.
Hey, what do we know? Chill out. Chill out.
Yeah.
Hey, what do we know?
Yeah, nah, you're right. You're right, man. But listen, man. You know we gonna close out.
Yeah.
But we are so thankful and blessed over here. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna quote my favorite movie for all you guys out there that's jealous of the Lord of the Rings and the Jack Talk podcast. Please, like Denzel said, he got game. Get that hatred out your heart, son,
Please.
or you just gonna end up another nigga. like your daddy.
Facts. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all.
Yeah, happy Turkey Day.
It's been
Don't
real.
be a. That's it, man.
We'll
Don't
see
don't. Yeah,
you
listen. Don't. We'll
again.
see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock. So, yeah, we jamming them out, man. We're gonna be back on Saturday and
Yo,
Sunday, man.
definitely.
But hey, what do we know?
We'll
I
holler.
holla. Yeah,
Peace.
yeah. Cheers.